Deebo Samuel has not been Deebo Samuel this season. And it's really kind of drastic. In 2021, now again, this is over the full season, right? We've only had 11 games so far. But in 2021, Deebo is getting 7.5 targets a game for almost 5 receptions and almost 88 yards a game. In 2022, the targets are there. The receptions are almost identical, but the yards, 51 yards. His depth of target has been so shallow.
With Deebo, I think what you're seeing is possibly just Kyle being Kyle and evolving his scheme to give the ball to guys that are thriving the most. And that's Brandon Ayuk, McCaffrey, Mitchell when he was healthy. And maybe it's just that type of scheme, right? Where it just revolves around the hot hand. And we saw this really, especially when in 2021, when they started running Deebo out of the backfield in the second half of the season. And that kind of was the jolt that got this team going. So I'm wondering if it's a similar sort of deal this year where they're going to start featuring Deebo a little bit more as we get closer to the playoffs to possibly have that same sort of effect where you haven't seen much of him and we have all these things that we want to do with him and there'll be a time and a place for it and they may just unleash that closer to the playoffs. It's wishful thinking because he's an important piece of the offense. He's an important player. He was the MVP last year of the team, you could argue.
Oh, but I don't think it's an argument.
Yeah, he was the team MVP last year. But I think that, it could be one of those things where are you just keeping him on ice until you need him? Or I'm hoping it's that because this is an embarrassment of riches on offense. And if you can't get all of them the ball at some point and get them in space at some point, then it's really not a good look.